Palestine and Israel has been a long-standing one. We are all aware. And it's not the best, Mr. Speaker. It is very disheartening when you look at some of the issues, the clashes, the killings, and what have you. It is not the best for any humanitarian existence. Mr. Speaker, this has been a long-standing dispute, but unfortunately, from my observation since the early 70s, I have never heard any group of countries coming out to talk and to work against it and then to enable peace and coexistence. Although we have heard of negotiations that have taken place, but I do not know how far and how much they have gone to ensure that those negotiations gained solid grounds. If you observe, you realize that for years and years, you will hear continuously the issue of Palestinians being harassed day in, day out, families being carried away, hostages being taken. We don't get these, excuse my language, these big countries or the big wigs coming out to say anything. We don't get any talks from them. Today, what we are hearing, and it's disheartening, I'm not happy about it, is that so much number of countries are supporting Palestine, so much number of countries are supporting Israel. Is that what should happen? For me, no. None of us should take sides. None of us should think of which country should be existing and which country should not be existing. Both states should exist. Both states should live in unity, they should live in peace. I don't believe in the fact that we think another country has had so many casualties, another country hasn't had so many casualties. They would have been fanning the fire to make sure that they continue, because it will be like an issue of retaliation. People who think that they have had so many casualties will definitely be thinking that we will retaliate or we will do something against our colleagues. But if we all preach peace, if we tell and make everybody understand that there is no need for it, we should better build a world in which we all live in peace and coexist. It will be the best. And so I buy what the Deputy Minister has said on the issue of Ghana's position, that both states have got the right to exist. The only thing we need to understand is that we need one another. Whichever way you are thinking about it, whichever way you want to go, we need one another and we need to coexist. We need to live in peace. Mr. Speaker, I have just heard that Hamas is just an existing group of persons. If they are an existing group of persons, why would we associate them to any of these two factions? And if they are just an existing group of persons, what are we doing to ensure that we stop or we enable them so that they don't continue having a hand in these problems that are causing these deaths of innocent persons, very, very little children, toddlers, children of about 2 years. You see them running out of strikes that have taken place, and in fact, it's very, very bad. So, Mr. Speaker, I will urge that we all continue to support the fact that both states have the right to exist, and everybody has the right to life, and that we should be patient and tolerant of each other, especially those countries, and that the big wigs, those countries that have come out to either support Israel or Palestine, should please tone down, come together, and rather look for a peaceful solution so that both states will coexist. Mr. Speaker, thank you for the opportunity.